At number 5 we have Venom. Nostalgia for me because Venom's just been my favorite. Since day one, I've always loved Venom, and I just love, like, even though his motive and his aim isn't as cold blooded as the other villains that are on the list. His motives are still up there. He really wants to get Spider-Man for what he did. He had a job, he had a life. He was a photographer. He was a journalist, he had a life, and the fact that Peter Parker just ruined it, his rage, and the fact that the symbiote chose him, it all came to alignment. If I was Eddie Brock at that moment, I would want to get Spider-Man back. I would, cause that rage, you ruined my life, Peter Parker. You ruined my life, and the fact that I know you're Spider-Man, you're dead. Number 4 is Bucky Burns. Bucky Burns, from Captain America. This works. This origin works. This origin works 100%. I just love how this origin is laid out. Bucky mind control. He doesn't control his own mind. He's under, he was under serious experimentation. And now he's coming. He's seen Captain America. He doesn't know who Steve Rogers is, and he's just going wild. I just love this origin story because I have sympathy. It's not his fault. It really isn't. He has mind control, and he can't think straight, and he forgets his best friend. And eventually, at the end, I think he was Winter Soldier. He remembers him, and that works. I feel like this worked. I really enjoy Bucky. I feel like his origin, is up there. It's up there. But the motive, I don't really understand his motive, to be honest. But when it comes to sympathizing and understanding, I understand Bucky. And I picked him out of the other villains because, this is Steve Rogers' friend. And the fact that they used him as a villain, it works. After that, we have Loki. Yes, Loki. This origin story, this is giving me Lion King vibes, this origin story. This is seriously Lion King vibes. All Loki just wants is to just be loved like his brother. Come on, give Loki a break. He just wants to be loved. But he doesn't get that same love as his brother, so he becomes jealous. And that's why they call him the God of Mischief, because he became jealous. And then when he got the chance to, he took advantage. You can blame him for that. Please tell me you can blame him for that. His whole life. But it comes to the realization he's been lied to his whole life too by his father. By his father. And he just goes, and after his father, I think he dies or something. He just goes crazy, and Thor must have did something that got him banished into the human life, and he just starts lying. He just starts lying about Thor, saying that Thor is this, Thor is that. Great villain. I just feel like his origin story too. His motive is clear. It's very clear. He just wants to be loved. He just wanted that same opportunity as Thor. And that's why I compared this to Lion King. It's the same with Scar and Mufasa. He just wanted to be acknowledged and looked upon. I just feel for it. So number 2 is Killmonger. Now I wanted to put Killmonger for number 1, Eric Killmonger for number 1, right? But I know the number 1 was just that's some cold blooded. That's a villain right there. That has a villain. Number 1 is a villain. It is kind of similar to Loki, it's a family thing. And all Killmonger wants, I guess, in a way, is to feel loved like Loki. But he just wants to, he wants to change the whole game. It's not like he was raised with T'Challa from Black Panther. No, he was seen as an outcast, which wasn't really his fault. But what Thor's father done with Loki, he took him in. So that's the main difference. But the thing I love about this villain is that Killmonger is he's reckless. He's so reckless. He knows, he's so sure of himself. He's so sure of his motive. It's not like Bucky where, he can't even think. He can't think for himself. This one can think for himself. His motives just he's a reckless villain, and he's just fun. He's just fun to watch. When I was watching Black Panther back in 2018, I was just thinking to myself, Killmonger's fun. His motive, his everything, it's just fun to watch. Last but not least, we have Now, I gave you Killmonger, yeah, Killmonger's up there. Venom, all of that. Bucky, Loki, you're up there. But all of you, your motives do not beat, your integrity do not beat Thanos. I'm sorry. Thanos is a cold-blooded, like, this guy. Isn't Thanos just looking at the world saying, you know what, I don't really like human beings, you know. I don't like the way they treat each other. I don't like the way they behave. Let me find some Infinity Stones and just wipe out the whole universe and just make it mine. That's like on a god level. That's like that Thanos can, the only thing the only other villain Thanos can almost be compared to, or only thing, is probably God. That's the decision God would have probably made. Like, God almost made that choice. He was like, I'm gonna just wipe out the whole universe. I had enough of these people. Thanos, you are up there. You are gruesome. And yeah, I mean, his origin, obviously he adopted that green girl from Guardians of the Galaxy, which was a nice move. That's probably the only nice thing he ever did in his whole entire life. But you know, Thanos, man, Thanos, you're just cold. You're just cold. You're cold blooded. You have no heart.